down on what kind of tax implications it is to invest in maybe Spain. So we know that. We're going to have some exchange around that. We have some friends and members who are actually lawyers who do transactions who might help us a little bit to understand where we need to trust, pass a little bit carefully and where to go and where not to go. So we'll talk more about that later on, but I just want to take the opportunity that for members, we have these kind of trainings all year round, and we'll come back to it. With that, Jesper, I'll hand over to you.
I should also add that we have apparently managed to fix the Gold Sheet app. So for those of you who have problems, please try it again. It should be working right now. Great. All right, and on to the next company, Droshis. And we have Jonas here on stage. So I hand it over to you.
Thank you. Hello everyone, my name is Jonas Salminen. I'm the CEO and founder of our company Droshis, and I'm here to explain why Droshis is the future of e-commerce. Very funny to hear this previous presentation talking about retailer and e-commerce. I'm going to go a little bit deeper on it right now. Right there. So, when I was 25 years old, I opened up my first business, an e-commerce company, together with my brother. We imported these fabulous underwear from a supplier in Bulgaria. They are a little bit special, with a condom pocket here. We thought we hit a one-hit wonder with these, and the supplier in Bulgaria wanted us to order in 5,000 pairs of them, but I managed to bargain it down to 2,000 pairs. This was still quite a big investment for us in a startup. And this is usually how e-retailers do. They buy in the products before they sell them, without knowing if they even sell them. Until now, with Droshis, we had one product back then and 2,000 products of them in stock. Today, I could have chosen from 250,000 plus products with Droshis without any stock or any risk. So, what is Droshis? We're the European version of Alibaba. We are a B2B marketplace that makes it easier for suppliers and retailers to find each other and sell more. We have an advanced platform for dropshipping and direct delivery and bulk orders. Here's also a flow chart for you, and I will explain how it works. You as a customer goes on to an e-retailer to make an order just like normal, as in any retailer. The order goes through the retailer, to our system, and to our connected suppliers, which we have integrations to, in the e-retailer's name, to the final customer. The customers don't know where the products comes from, and this is what's called dropshipping and direct delivery. We're a great team behind this company, all well prepared for this task. We have all long knowledge from the e-commerce business with different skills. The advantages with Droshis is many, but the most important for them is that the retailers do not have to stock any products themselves, so they can sell before they sell. They don't have any problems or hassle with logistics and stock management and everything that comes with this. And we also have only European suppliers, so we have better control over the quality. And there is less administration for all parties involved, because they only have one system to do the integrations to, instead of 50 different suppliers. We also have the best system in the world for bulk orders. Listen to this. You make an order of 50 products from 50 different suppliers, but you only get one offer and one invoice. This is the only system, what I know of, in the world that does this. Not even Alibaba has this. So there are some common problems for retailers. And it is, of course, cost of a product, stock management, the logistics. There's a big hustle with finding the suppliers. And how do you know if the suppliers are trustable? These are things that we all take care of. And we also have a rating on the suppliers for the retailers' sake. So they can see black on white if a supplier is bad. We did our proof of concept last year. Before we even launched our proof of concept, we had over 1,000 interest replies on our page from e-retailers interested in our services. And as you can see here is some numbers that we did. We had a turnover of about 80,000 euros, coming from 80 plus retailers, 100 plus suppliers. And a big news is that we actually launched Droshis 2.0 in mid-November last year, where we offered retailers a free 7-day trial period. And in less than 1 month, we had 100 registered e-retailers trying out our service. Today, that number is 170 plus. So as he said here before, you probably all heard about the physical retailers struggling today. This is what we call the e-commerce effect. I just read recently that Boomerang, a big branded company that's been in business for 4 years, is filing for bankruptcy. H&M stocks is falling down. This is an effect of underestimated e-commerce, and that's probably why they want to buy up Zalando now. As you also can see here, some of the biggest retail chains in the US are all losing money with red numbers, except for Amazon, who is going plus, and the e-commerce business. You have Sam's Club in the US that are closing down 63 stores. Just last week, Indiska here in Sweden announced they are closing down 20 stores. So this is a common problem all over. So the market only in Europe is huge. There is 740 million people that can actually hold a Droshis product in their hand. And why is this? This is because we don't niche ourselves. We don't sell in only one category, we sell everything. Expected sales for 2017 was 602 billion euros, divided by over 800,000 different e-retailers. So the market potential really is huge. There are some alternative solutions on the market. For example, we have Oberlo in Lithuania. They have a similar system to ours, but they have an integration to AliExpress, which is a part of Alibaba. This means that the suppliers is on the Asian market, which makes longer delivery time and often problems with the customs. This is something we avoid. We use only European suppliers with stock in the EU, which also, as I said, makes better quality control of the products. And then, of course, we have Amazon, who is taking over the world, basically. It's the biggest e-commerce in the world. But also remember, Amazon is only one e-retailer. We can sell to 799,999 others only in Europe. So even if they are big, they sell B2C. We sell B2B. So we can get a domino effect that not even Amazon can keep up with. Like all other companies, of course, in startup especially, we have some challenges. One of our biggest challenges is that we get suppliers and we don't get the right retailers for them, so they don't get any sales. And the other problem is that we have retailers wanting to use our system, but we don't have the right category or products that they want. This is why it's very important for us to find a balance between these two. And how we do this is that we work strategically. So we, for example, now that's why we have the Volvo out there. We're focusing on the category kids and toys. So we work and make this category as strong as possible, and then we go and fish for the big retailers within this category. Then we hopefully get instant sales and big volumes, and then we just continue to build the puzzle, category by category. There's also a possibility, of course, that a supplier says no, we don't want to dropship. And the main reason often for this is that they do not want to send package one by one or smaller parcels. They are used to send pallets. That's why we're looking into opportunity with having a 3PM that can help them out with this service in the future. So there shouldn't be any reason for them to say no to dropshipping and us. So the business model is very simple. We have 4 subscription models today, going from 300 euros up to 5,000 euros, depending on which package you want to choose. This gives us a direct income, as you might saw there on subscription sales. But this is not our biggest income in the future. Our biggest income in the future will be the 6% kickback we take on all the hundreds and thousands of e-retailers pushing out our Droshis products on the market. We're going to start with Europe, but of course we want to go globally. And then we also have many future revenues in pipeline. This is, for example, data of sales and statistics. We're going to have huge data and sales statistics that we can sell to both sides. We can also do marketing for retailers within our system. Imagine if we have 100 retailers or 1,000 retailers in the category kids and toys, and a new supplier just comes in. With a click of a button and a newsletter, he can have hundreds of new retailers selling his products in just 1 week. This is of course very valuable for the supplier, and this is something we also can take payment for. And then we also have affiliate corporations. We're doing integrations to many e-commerce platforms. For example, now we're working with Vikinggruppen here in Sweden, who actually also invested in us, so we will be in their back end. And they will promote us to their customers. This way we will find hopefully many new channels to sell through, and they promote our services to thousands of new retailers. For you who don't know Vikinggruppen, they are like Shopify and Magento. Those are more probably world known. And these are our biggest, we also want to do integrations to them. So what are we here for? We're here seeking for an investment of 1 million euros so we can improve our platform and also scale our business. You probably know Alibaba did the biggest IPO in US history 2015. If you didn't, it was 212 billion US dollars. These are the guys that we want to wrestle with. So if you're interested in what we do, here is my contacts, and we'll be outside there like everyone else, and come and talk to us. Thank you for listening.
Well, definitely love the idea of thinking big and dreaming big. So that's the size of wrestling. Now we're gonna need some helmets from, in the wrestling competition here as well.
Yeah.
There's some giants you're going up against.
Yeah, of course.
Having said that, any questions from the audience? Yes, please.
You're obviously the hustler selling wardrobes like that, but who's on the team more than you?
On the team, the founders, we were 5, or starters, partners, we are 5 people. Part owners, we are 211 now because we did a crowdfunding round successfully in June last year, all funded by me. But operatively in the company we are 9 working. So 5 full-time employees, 2 part, and 3 partners actually doing some work instead of coming on meetings every once in a while.
Good point to share. Any other questions? Yes, please, Christina.
How do you work on making sure that the products as they are defined by the retailers are also what the actual suppliers can deliver? I mean, do you have sort of a responsibility in that territory, or do you just make the connection that the approvals are in place, that the specifications are in place, and so on?
Yeah, this is actually one reason why we only use with European suppliers, because the regulations is much harder if they have their stocks in Europe and sell within Europe. So all of the products actually that we sell are CE marked. So far, I don't know if you've probably heard about Alibaba selling fake stuff. This is of course something we don't want to do. But this is why we use the European suppliers, and we also have a rating on them. So you can see black and white if a supplier is bad on the ratings, and we will take this away immediately. We don't want that, so did that answer your question?
Yeah, but do you have your own resources in product management, or is it more if this is a specification and the supplier says this is what we can do, then you assume that that is also what is done in practice, so to speak? Or?
Yeah, we don't have any resources in that. Now we work upon request on both sides also. So if we get a big retailer in, one of our biggest customers now has a turnover of 500 million SEK. So if they say, go get this supplier, then I will do my best to go and get that supplier. And same for the other side. If the supplier says we want this retailer, we do the same.
Good. Good. Any other questions? So as you probably could hear on that question, there's some great competence and years of experience behind it. So
Yeah.
I would grab a coffee with Christina afterwards for sure. What about the return rates? And are people still going to shop the way they do today? I mean, people buy 5 different colors or 5 different sizes and send them back again. Is that going to affect your business model or anything? Or
This is actually one category that we are trying to avoid. It's fashion, it's clothes. Just because the return rate is so high on it. It can be up to 30 to 50% returns on that one. And a lot of hassles with different collections. So this is actually the one category that we don't hunt for. If they come to us and want to put out the products, we do it, but we're not out to compete with Zolamo and Boost.
yeah. Excellent. So thank you very much. Give me a hand for a good presentation. Excellent. They'll be outside for us to see them later on. Also, I just want to mention, since this is sort of a cross-border theme today, we have some